Good morning. This is Sri here again with the Super Bowl preview. We did talk about the NFC and AFC Championship 2 weeks ago. This is our preview of the Super Bowl between Kansas City Chiefs, the AFC representative, and Philadelphia Eagles, the NFC representative. Both teams were number one seed in their conference. Something that happens maybe less than a quarter of time in the 57-year history of the event, 13 out of 48 times since the NFL implemented playoff seeding. Currently, the Eagles are a 1.5-point favorites. From what I've been hearing, the crowd is going to be overwhelmingly Eagle fans who have flocked to the Super Bowl. But Kansas City has Patrick Mahomes, who's probably the best player in the NFL right now, and he's going for his second Super Bowl, and he's already been to 5 AFC championship. This is his third Super Bowl. So and as of yesterday, he actually unanimously won the MVP award, which is the second time that he did it. So 3 times in 5 years. This is pretty incredible. The Patriots have done it in the past 3 out of 4 couple of times. But this is going to be an interesting matchup. The Eagles are solid on both sides of the ball. They have probably the best offensive line, and their defense, led by Haason Reddick, is one of the best as well. The Kansas City Chiefs have Kelsey and Mahomes, who are probably the best dynamic duo in the NFL. This is after they traded Tyreek Hill before the season. Mahomes is probably makes all the other players better in his team. The Chiefs have been on a run in the last few years, and they look pretty dominating. The wins that they had in the AFC Championship or even in the divisional game, they were very, very close games. The Eagles had a much easier path to the Super Bowl, beating 49ers when they were shorthanded with their quarterbacks, and also beating the Giants very handily. Jalen Hurts, let's go to Jalen Hurts. He was someone who played college at Alabama before transferring to Oklahoma. Very good college player. A lot of focus this year has been whether he was going to take the next step, and he definitely did. He has been pretty amazing for the Eagles. 35 touchdowns, and then when Philadelphia got A.J. Brown, and they had Devontae Smith, they definitely seem to have taken a leap with a good running attack, and a great passing attack. Both Brown and Smith both had 1,000 yards receiving. The line is ranked best in the league. And then they have Miles Sanders, who's a good running back, 1,200 yards this year. Strong defense for Eagles as well. So they're good in every phase of the game. The Chiefs, obviously, we did talk about. They still have the quarterback advantage because Patrick Mahomes is the best in the league. And it's going to be interesting because Mahomes is also coming off an injury. So is Jalen Hurts. Both of them have injuries as well. But let's see which player rises up big on Sunday. The Eagles' defense has not been that great in stopping the run, but their pressure, their front four pressure is pretty solid. And the same thing could be said about Kansas City's defense. Steve Spagnuolo, who was the architect of the Giants' Super Bowl win against the Patriots in 2007. He's going to bring in some packages to confuse Jalen Hurts. But let's see if the offensive line for the Eagles holds up. And so the matchup is set at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday, and we look forward to a great game. And if you ask me, based on the games that I've seen over the past or the season, I would put the Eagles a 3-point favorite. It's going to come down to the wire. Mahomes will be Mahomes. Hurts may not have to throw that much. I think they have a very good offensive line. They could do some short passes and also have a good rushing attack. I would expect Miles Sanders to get 100 yards and Jalen Hurts to have a error-free Super Bowl. And I would give the slight edge to the Eagles. I'm calling it a 31-28 Eagles with the field goal at the end. The Eagles will probably have the ball at the end, and they'll kick the field goal. And Mahomes will have an interception here or there, depends on the mobility. Kelsey will have his time too. He will get his touchdowns. But I feel that this Eagles team is primed to hoist the 57th edition of the Lombardi Trophy. So let's see if that comes true. And we will see. We'll talk on Monday after the Super Bowl to see if my predictions came true and how this game went. So have a good weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and may the best team win. And I think in my case, it's going to be the Eagles. Thank you.